Your book, Organisations Don't Tweet, People Do, is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed reading that, so thank you for writing it. You write that if we all learn to say what we think, that we'll get to grow stronger. So, and that people should take more responsibility for shaping their online environments.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean by that?
Well, I think that has become much more apparent in the last 5 years, and particularly with things like the advent of Trump and the way he's changing people's perceptions and expectations of authority, if you like. And there's another chapter in the book I called "We've All Got a Volume Control on Mob Rule," and I feel strongly that we need to take more responsibility for managing our own sense making and being less passive consumers of news put out by people like me in the past, the broadcasters, but working out, critical thinking. Is this likely to be true? Who's saying it? Why are they saying it? And then being responsible about what we then share back into our networks. What's the consequence of me sharing this? What's the consequence of me liking this? What am I saying by liking it? Because we get at the moment there are we're polarizing around big memes on the internet, and that happens because it snowballs. And in fact, there's been some technology used, we now find out during the election, to enhance that and speed that up so that it looks more reinforcing than it actually is. So I think people have to be more critical and more responsible in that context.
On that theme, you also write in your book that the lack of self-reflection in business environments causes dysfunctional behaviour to be accepted as the norm.
Yeah.
So let's stir the pot and talk a bit about that.
It's the fact that we get stuck in roles, we get stuck in a set of expectations that others have of us. As you get more senior, as I was, the pressure becomes greater to conform to that set of expectations. And it's very easy to sort of outstrip the reality that's going on inside. So I think without getting too into sort of psychobabble, I think it's important, especially if you're going to start to reach out to people online, because there's an intimacy about it and there's an authenticity about it. And I think it's that people find. I'm always amazed at how difficult it is for senior people to say what they think in plain language and stick it out there.
Well, as leaders, and what's the one thing that we can do to help ensure that our people and then our businesses are prepared for the way digital is changing the way we communicate?
I think if you're trying to bring about the change internally, somebody has to care about it. It still takes energy and commitment because you're going against the tide still all these years later. So somebody has to make that effort and keep pushing. I think honesty is going to matter more and more because, let's face it, artificial intelligence and automation is increasingly effective, speeding up as it learns from its own activities. And particularly in the financial sector, legal, medical, anything where there are procedural, repetitive, information-based roles, technology is just going to start eating away at those jobs. So I think that your average white-collar knowledge worker is going to have to find other ways to add value over the next 5 to 10 years. Hence, I think, I hope, more interest in thinking harder, sharing better, and getting smarter faster than the machines can.
Ewan Semple, thank you very much for talking to ANZ Blue Notes.
Pleasure.